Hi, my name is Mark Schimmel, and I'm from Great Neck, New York, and I am a collector. And I've been a collector pretty much as long as I can remember. From the very earliest times, I started with coins, and then I started with antique telephones. I went into some electric fans, and some antique toasters, and a whole bunch of unusual things, a couple of toys here and there, even ended up doing a little bit in the field of nail clippers. So the item that I'm talking about today that I am looking to sell is Teddy Ruxpin. And Teddy Ruxpin was a phenomenal toy, way ahead of its time. I bought it for my son. It's a talking and dancing and animated teddy bear that works on a cassette tape that you put in the back, and it tells you a story, and it was really like having Disneyland in your living room. It was a phenomenal toy that I loved, and as I said, I got it for my son. He was about 4 years old at the time. He loved it. A little bit too young for the toy, I think, because after playing with it for a few times, he decided Teddy no longer needed his lower jaw, so he removed it. I found it, put it back on. We went through this cycle a few times until finally the jaw was forever lost in the abyss of all the toys that he had. But I always loved Teddy, and we did get a lot of good time together with Teddy. So a couple of years later, I had come across a few Teddys that were in Lionel Kitty City as they were going out of business, and I said, you know what, I would really like to have a couple of these because I loved it. It had great memories for me playing with my kid. And so I bought a couple, and I just put them away, and they were in the original boxes, unopened, never used. I didn't intend to go through the cycle again of having him do this. And long story short, fast forward, I no longer live in New York. Teddy does. Teddy and I broke up a number of years ago. I just couldn't live with him anymore. He's a real slob, and so I just left him in New York and said, okay, you stay there, and I'll maybe see you at some point when I visit. And that's why I don't have him here today. But in any case, I'm looking to sell because I need to pretty much give up some of the things that I have. I've collected so much that I actually at some point think that I would not only be an episode of Hoarders, I could have been the pilot. I have rooms there in my mom's house, and I have rooms in my mom's house that you literally cannot walk into. So I need to start selling some of my things. I think Teddy needs a new home. He would be a great item for somebody to have, and I'm looking for $350, and I think it's just a great opportunity. I don't know how many are left in the original box like mine is, but I just have some great memories of him, and I know the new owner will really appreciate him. So thank you very much.